Okay, I've had to restart my whole computer. We're going to open things one thing at a time and see how we go. So I'm sorry if you guys are trying to watch that and it all went to pieces on you. Right. Looks fine at the moment. I'm going to add my chat overlay on my screen that I see. Move this off the main screen. You didn't break it? I don't know what broke it, man, but it was definitely broken. How are you today anyway, Trouble? Not worried about the tens here at the moment. I was cold, but the heater's starting to kick in, so yeah, not too bad right at the moment, except for stream issues. We're going, you know, encoder is overloaded, and the stream breaking up into horrible jerkiness. Give this another try. Okay, launching the game. Fingers crossed. Okay, bring it up on my phone so I can keep closer look on it, closer watch over it. Right, logging into game. Whoa. And I'm already getting encoder overloaded messages. What the hell? Not even showing the game on the screen yet. Yeah, I don't know. Could be. Could be OBS. It's settled down again, but again, I'm not showing the game yet. So let's bring the game up in OBS. I've just seen someone was having extreme issues with OBS in the last hour. Their stream dropped 6 times. Huh. Maybe it's not my computer then. Maybe it's the OBS service that's. Let me just switch to having the game up. I shrunk the game down a little bit to try and remove the amount of pixels on the screen, so but still make it watchable. It's looking alright at the moment. Bottle's moving maybe a little jerky, but I'm exaggerating movements a little bit to test it out. All right, I'll just give it a try. You can tell me if it falls apart, I guess. RIP PayPal.com. PayPal server is down. Last checked 1 minute ago. Maybe there's just general internet troubles going on. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe it's not my fault. Maybe it is my fault. Maybe my stream broke the internet. Lots of denial of service attacks going on lately. Yeah. All right. I'll try and keep an eye on this on my OBS in terms of the bandwidth and any messages about being overloaded. We'll just see how it goes. How have you been lately, anyway? I haven't seen you streaming, but maybe I've just missed you with work and everything else. Last one was Wednesday, I think. Yeah, time difference is a real thing. Right. I know. I got one of my chatters, Ed, who I play with a bit, and either he's going to bed like sort of about the time I end stream early in the morning, or we've played once or twice after work, and I'll be like 11 p.m. my time, and he'll be having a quick game with me during his lunch break. The time zone differences are definitely a real thing. Okay, what do we got? So I had Gigana Jet Syndicate Faction once, and I think I have Kai Bajara. Kai Bajara is from Lasak Limited. Looking up more Kai Bajara ones would be good. Focus crystals. 70. No, no, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Still Lasak Gold Mafia. Who's the last boost I had for Lasak Gold Mafia? Citizen Party. So this one should be fine, I think. 12. Biotech Conductors, grade 5. That's cool. Legal Group. One what? Focus Crystal. Yeah. Maybe they got a better one. Nope. Okay. Wow. I mean, one Focus Crystal is pretty much a free mission at this point. Okay. Navigation. Galaxy map. Should also, I think, bring up my... No, not that. What's my chat overlay? Oh, it should be there. I'm a little flustered with everything that happened. Alright. I definitely need a new computer, I think, at some point. Much as I've upgraded this one, the CPU is still a bit, makes it a little bit of a potato at times. All right.
Landing gear retracted.
Pad detached complete. Depart when ready, Commander.
Boom, 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 boom. And everything's holding together all right at the moment. It's good. Oh, we got the sound bug again. It's fine. It'll vanish when we jump. Okay. Kagana. Here we come.
Frameshift drive charging.
Clear of station perimeter. Goodbye, Commander.
So whatever this bug is, it must just hit this whatever sound panel most of the game data comes over, but not the communication data.
Engage.
What are you doing, dog? Got a plastic bottle and she's destroying it right next to the heater, right beside me.
Objective detected.
All right, there we go. Oh, apparently we've got a quest to hand in at Bennett Orbital, but about that a little later. Hazardous resource extraction site. Here we go. Okay. A little punch on the nos. Probably too much punch on the nos. Still quicker than not nossing. So foot rate is holding steady. No encoding overloading errors. Oh, just looking better. I have less stuff running though, so maybe that's it. I don't have the Twitch sort of manager screen up, and I don't have the Tangier overlay screen up, so boom, 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 boom. All right. Ooh, was a bit jerky. I think that was the game. on the stream. Alright, weapons up. Heroic hatred. There's a ship name for you. And the pilot's name is Eric Pode of Croden. Wanted but not a mission target. Sorry, Eric. What about this Imperial Clipper? Piloted by Lex the Impaler. Is in fact our mission target. Lex. Alright. Let's get around relatively quickly. Ah no, you chaffed again. Annoying. There we go. Chaff off. Track him and shoot him before he chaffs again. Oh, chaffed again already. We'll have his shields down. Wow, okay. He didn't go up. They must always go up. There we go. He's dead. We're good.
Frameshift charge detected.
Trying to escape. This will not be allowed. It's basically a free kill. What about this Anaconda? Mission target. Someone's nicely already stripped his shields off for me. Makes things much easier. Ooh, another clipper. Wanted, but not what we're after. Yep, someone else mining an official gunship. I respect it. If you're gonna mine, why not mine in a ship that can equip pretty much every mining weapon under the sun? Alright, Denzel. Why don't you chaff right off the bat, Denzel? Mm-hmm. We can also chaff. Why are these ships all so close? This is space. It's large. You don't have to get it right in my line of fire like that. Alright, who else is in this one? The Challenger. Probably the more dangerous of the two. Let's chap a little. Try to cut down an incoming fire. And then just tear this guy out of the sky. Alright.
Destroyed.
Gunship. Oop.
Scan detected.
Different federal gunship.
Target shields offline.
Not wanted. But you not wanted. Well, wanted, but not a mission target. Oh, hey, Ed. The beer's going pretty good. Shall I demonstrate? See? That works. Oh, he got behind us somehow. Or she, Catherine.
Target destroyed.
So it's not a huge change from what I was running before with the ship, right? It's just I've swapped the large beam laser for a large multi-cannon. So I'm running 2 medium beam lasers, 4 large multi-cannons, just because the distributor on the ship is a little bit undersized. I'm just going to switch more pips in the system and repair that shield a bit more. And then because I wasn't running, then I swapped out the shield cell bank I had that wasn't doing much because it was too undersized for another Guardian shield cell booster type thing, shield cell reinforcement or whatever they are, which allowed me to swap the heatsink for another shield booster. And then I went and unlocked the engineer, the DD Vitamin, something like that engineer that allows you to get up to grade 5 on the shield boosters. So I've got up to grade 5 on one shield booster. I've got up to grade 4 on a couple of the others. I'm still grade 3 on the resistance augmented because I pinned a different pattern. And it was a bit far to take this ship to go visit. So essentially the shields are a fair bit stronger now, and the weapon layout works a lot better for the power distributor on the ship. So yeah. How's your day going anyway? See if we can find more mission targets. Oh. What have we got hanging around? We've got a clipper. Mission target wing of 3. Now we're talking. Alright, shields are probably back up high enough. Yeah, ship's better now. Definitely. There we go. 1 kill. Who else has done this? Group. Alright. Why am I not seeing my chat up on my screen? Why wouldn't I yeah, there we go. Come back here, little viper. We need to have a chat. Go. Say goodbye to the Viper. What, all 57 minutes of it? Yeah, fairly well. Continuing on the way to Beagle Point, taking the scenic route while doing the exobiology along the way. Have over 2 billion already scanned in the data banks. Nice. Very nice. Alright. Team of 2. So I take it it's about 1 AM there. That's the way I'm reading that.
Target destroyed. Under attack.
Just my hostile little friend here. Yeah, 1 AM. The 1 AM Saturday morning for you, or should be Saturday morning, I think, right? It's the whole not in bed asleep. I'm just gonna try and bring up my chat overlay, and I'll switch pips to systems while I do that. Because it should be up. I don't know why it's not. Let's close window, reopen it. Saturday 1 AM. Nice. The weekend. Okay. Is it because, maybe it's because this game hasn't switched back from Windows. Maybe this game's not on Windows mode. Hold on. I think that might be the problem. Display. Screen. Borderless. Yeah, that's better. Now I can see that. When did that switch back? It's weird. Alright. Now I can see the chat overlay. While gaming. Alright. So what are your plans for the weekend? Besides from, you know, exobiology. Sleep has went all the way wrong the last couple of days. Nights, I was way too distracted one night, all night 3 days ago from sleeping. Fell asleep around 7 AM and just kind of stuck. I could hit bed, I tried, but I just won't sleep. Not fun times, so what you gonna do? Yeah, that happens sometimes, right? Your sleep schedule just gets all messed up. It takes a while to fix it. Switch the pips back to an actual configuration that makes sense. It happens to me that while I was sleeping if I'm on holiday, like I tend to be a night owl, so if I'm on holiday for a long period of time, I'll just stay up later and later, and then by the time the holiday period finishes, I'm like just used to falling asleep at 4 a.m. in the morning at that point. Without going into too much detail, I'm going to assume that it's just you were invaded by a horde of horny women and you're just kept awake all night long. Probably not though. Maybe I've been watching too much anime. I mean, there's so many ways I could interpret it though, right? Like, you know, you were brought into a criminal gang against your will and have to do late night body disposal. I mean, so many options. Yeah. Well, I won't pry into details. Yeah, and even if the steps are effective, it still doesn't fix the sleeping schedule problem right now. How's that been impacting your work though? Like, oh, there was someone else in this group. Okay, here we go. Movement still looking right. Yeah. Yeah, sleeping schedules tend to do that. You missed my stream earlier. I had to hot restart everything just because it all fell apart. It seems to be going better now, but hopefully it holds together. I take it you're either a contractor or you have very flexible work hours. I did get that impression the other day when we were playing Deep Rock Galactic in your lunchtime, and you were sort of like, work your way.
Under attack.
Alright. Under attack by more wild murder. Oh, chap has run out. Mowog is in trouble.
Target cargo dropped. Target destroyed.
Richard, are you a mission target? You're not. Well, where did all that go? There's something going on over here, though. Let's go be nosy. I mean, that's fair. Right? Like, that's just a sign of a good place to work for, right? Where they're like, we don't really care what hours you work so long as you're getting your job done. My work's fairly good, but the hours are a little bit more set, right? I have a little bit of flexi time, like I can start a little bit later than other people, finish a little bit later than other people. I often do 9:30 to sort of 6ish for half an hour off lunch. But they're pretty good like about things like, you know, taking doctor's appointments or other appointments and stuff in your work time, and they don't watch the clock like hawks or anything on you, so.
Incoming mission critical message.
How are we going? Ghana, with another 5 to go on that one. Alright, another 5 kills. Ooh, Birdalance. Give me a second, I'm actually just going to open the door for my dog so that she stops barking in the background.
Scan detected.
The dog will come back. Yeah, just realized that. I was saying the dogs will come back and bark at me at some point again. Pretty sure dogs barking in the background is a fairly common thing with streamers though. At least I've heard it on a number of people's streams in the past. What's this ship in my way for? Move. Oh. We clipped them. Ah. I actually like that my dogs let me know and then want to do something, right? Like, they're quite talkative. I know if they bark at me, I'll eventually pay attention to what they want. Alright, who else was in this group? Someone going to attack me? This guy. A Crusader. It's a rare ship to find in a Hazres. Alright. Macau. Wanted but not a mission target. Alright, this guy. Not turning very fast, we've got no pips and engines at the moment. Getting those shields back up a bit. What about you? Bill Cleland. Oh, he wants to leave. Why does he want to leave? Yeah, oh well. They're getting older now, they're not as prone to ripping stuff up when they get upset. If we go out, we leave them inside and they're not like, and they got to run the house, they will get into any sort of booty type thing they can possibly track down. So, very food motivated. Alright, let's come around on this. Especially the Labrador Cross. We came home once, and we left, we'd missed the bag of groceries that we had been putting away. And left like a thing of, like a bag of flour inside a grocery bag on the bench. And we came home, looked like a crime scene. There was just flour all over the house. I haven't spent a lot of money on new sofas. No, I buy second-hand sofas, you know, dogs. I think the last sofa cost me $40. And it's a relatively nice leather sofa. So, cost me a little bit more than that when you count the petrol to go pick it up. But yeah. But yeah, the flour all over the house was a thing because the dogs had were licking it on the carpet, and that was spread across the carpet, and they were licking it. And of course, you add moisture to flour, and you get basically glue. So that was not the most pleasant thing to come home to. At one time when I was younger, I locked them in the bedroom and they destroyed all the pillows on the bed. They don't do that anymore. Came home to this massive pile of fluff on the bed with the two dogs just sitting in the middle of it. We had some of my partner's family show up once, and we were like, to stay, and we were like to them,
Critical message.
just make sure you don't leave anything valuable out where the dogs can get to it, you know, like, you know, just keep an eye on your stuff. And like the guy that had come round, who was like, oh, don't worry, I've explained to your dogs that it's my stuff, I know how to speak dog, they understand me. Yeah, like his wallet and his sunglasses both got destroyed. I was like, I told you so. Alright, what's happening over here? Federal gunship. Well, that's kind of a free kill anyway, I guess. And a bounty's a bounty. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm not a pet whisperer, but I am. I'm one of these people that dogs just seem to like, I think, because I like dogs, right?
Target shields online. Frameshift charge detected.
Oh, he can run away. He's not even a mission target. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, a good example of like the dog thing is that I went to see my cousin who lives a couple of hours away from me. I don't see her very often. Ghana Jet Syndicate. I thought that's who we were after. Am I done all the missions? Is that what's going on? I finished the missions and not notice. I did finish the missions and not notice. Yeah. Yeah, I can't actually resist blowing up a fertilance though, so. But yeah, I went to see my cousin, right? And she has a Rottweiler. Unfortunately, has since been put down, I think, for attacking other dogs. But apparently it doesn't like guys, and it doesn't like people wearing hats. And I showed up wearing a hat and went, "Oh, lovely dog," and started petting it. And my cousin looked on as it just kind of, I was like, what the hell's going on? As her Rottweiler just rolled over at my feet and went belly rubs, belly rubs, belly rubs. What do we got here? An anaconda. Do I have enough firepower left to kill an anaconda? An elite anaconda. I'm not sure that I have enough ammo left for this. But what the hell? I can always run away if I need to. Maybe we just get the shields down with the beam lasers. Take a little bit, but don't know what just shot past me, but
Mission objective detected. Scan detected. Scan detected. Under attack.
I'm aware I'm under attack. Thank you for that.
Scan detected.
Alright, let this beam lasers recharge a bit. Wait for the chaff to go.
Scan detected.
Doesn't. Oh, shield cell bank. I was gonna say, I hope this person isn't running shield cells, but it's not that likely with an elite NPC in an Anaconda. Oh well. My shields are holding up for this pretty well though. Haven't seen PV in ages. Oh, welcome to the channel, Marvi. Did I pronounce that right? I learned pretty much most stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to claim that Hazardous bounty hunting is the peak of skill in the game. I just find it fun from time to time, so. It's much easier than PvP and also much easier than like AX combat. Still fun though. Alright, maybe we'll unload with the multi-cannon so we can try and get the shields down. Shield tail bank still. Problem is I don't have enough multi-cannon ammo to burst the shields down and then do a lot of damage to the hull. Right, like I'm running low on ammo. So I want to save the multi-cannons, but the shield cell banks are proving problematic. Ammo, yes. Yeah. As you can see, my multi-cannon ammos are getting a bit low. They're trying to get the shields on the Anaconda down without using them, but I've only got 2 medium beam lasers and they have shield cell banks. There we go, they must have run out of shield cell bank charges. Now we're talking. With only 2 medium beam lasers, still drain the weapons capacitor quite quickly. Alright. I think it's time to bail out of here. No, beams do more damage to shields than hull. I think the problem there when I was fighting him was that because I was firing the beam lasers and the multi-cannons after the shields went down, the beam lasers were draining the weapons capacitor. He had, well, it was an elite NPC Anaconda, right? So he was going to have some level of engineering. And he also had shield cell banks. So I get the shields down, he'd just shield cell bank to bring them back up. So we didn't really get anywhere until he ran out of shield cell bank charges. I might go to a station here. I have some Handons here anyway. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Let's recharge those steel shields while we're going. Give this a little bit of NOS. There we go. A hand in here, see if this place has any missions that'll stack with other ones I have for other bounty hunting in the area. I will check what the rep's like with the faction in charge. If we're not all the way up to allied yet, we'll hand in bounties here to help out. Alright, nearly at the station. Boom. And then Ed, if you're still around, I can show you the ship changes if you like. We do have an auto docking computer on the ship because it has 3 level 1 optional slots and I had no idea what to do with them. A friend of mine, Ed, was in chat just before and he's bounty hunted with me or the ship, and we were talking earlier that I made some changes to it to make it a little bit better. So if he's still around, I can show him the changes I've done. We talked about it briefly. So I'm not sure if you've seen the Python Mark II before, Marby. It's a fairly new ship. I was just saying I'm almost docked. So if you wanna me to show you the changes I've made to the ship, I can.
Landing gear deployed.
It depends on what you're using the ship for a PvE ship. So, and the way like some ships lend themselves to being armor tanks, some lend themselves to being shield tanks, right? Yeah. So this ship's a bit weird in that Yeah, I mean, I'll show off a little bit. Stream is lagging. Is it? Yes, I'm in that coda error again. That's what I had earlier. Or the game. No, it's not the game, it's the stream. I'm not sure why. It's either my internet or just the internet in general. I've heard there's been some issues on the internet. I'll give it a moment and see if it calms down. Keep an eye on my bit rate. Yeah, bit rate's jumping around a little bit. It's annoying that. I've been having issues with this today. Normally it's okay. Normally it's okay. Maybe a little bit, right? Part of it is now that we're docked, right? There isn't a lot of changes to the pixels you're seeing on the screen. So the stream doesn't have to upload a lot of data. Whereas when you're coming into dock, it does. But normally my computer can handle Elite and streaming as long as I don't have too many other things open. It's not exactly the best computer in the world, but it's up to that task normally. So I'm not sure what's going on today. But yeah. So I changed the grade 3 beam laser I had underneath for this grade 3 multi-cannon with overcharged weapon and autoloader. Yeah. And swapped out the heat sinks because I'm no longer using a shield cell bank for a heavy duty shield booster with supercapacitors. I've upped the other heavy duty shield boosters to grade 4. I just need to find a material trader and do some trading to get grade 5. And I'll probably have to go back to see the place to up this resistance augmented shield booster. It's a little bit of a... It's like over 100 light years away, and the ship doesn't have a fuel scoop, and it doesn't have a very good jump range. Because it's a combat orientated ship. And yeah, on the optional internals, I had a shield cell bank in this grade 3 slot, and I traded it for this Guardian Shield reinforcement package because the shield cell bank wasn't really doing much. So I got the Spyweb shield generator. The ship's a bit weird because it drops in slots size really quickly. So you go from a size 6 to a size 4, then a size 3, and then you're down to like size 2 and a bunch of size 1s. So it doesn't lend itself to hull and module reinforcement stuff. It's more of a shield tank, I guess. So let's go back and see what we have to hand in. Yeah, I know. I've been tending to get the shipped over. If I had a couple more slots to spare, right, of a decent size, I'd probably put a frameshift drive booster in there, but it's definitely working a little bit better than it was. Like, the shields are pretty strong now. I'm not really at risk of losing shields in most fights. And the firepower is, like, just a little bit better. It's not draining the distributor as quickly. So part of the problem there, of course, is that on the ship you have a grade 5 distributor, I'm pretty sure, for internals. Grade 6 distributor, sorry, a grade 6 distributor, and on normal Python or on a Crate Mark II that are similar size ships, right? you have a grade 7. So yeah. Um, it's not a bad ship, right? It's honestly, you're probably better off in a Python Mark 1 with better distributor, or I would argue the Crate Mark 2 might be a better combat ship, right? Oh, well, if you're going to say it's bad at anything except combat, then I would go, yes, that's probably true. Useless at anything except combat. Yeah. You got Marvy is saying they had a new player squadron, lots of links with PvE, but no idea what I'm looking at. Really complicated builds. PvE isn't that hard generally. Like maybe the Fargoid stuff is a little bit challenging, but if you're just gonna like most ships engineered up a fair bit will do fine in a bounty hunting situation. If you're going to do combat zones, you probably want to be a little bit more focused on ship toughness and survivability. So, like, you know, maybe some shield cell banks, some hull module reinforcements, that kind of stuff. Titan bombing, that's it. Yeah, so I the Python, the first Python, I think, is really good multi-role ship, right? So you can with engineering, you can make it pretty good at almost anything. Parroting video, yeah, that's fine. Like I kind of got that from you saying that your other commanders were saying stuff, but um, if you were heading more towards PvE combat and you still wanted a decent multi-role ship, I would maybe consider the Crate Mark II over the Python. It's a little less tanky, but it's got the same firepower. Maybe you could consider it slightly higher firepower if you have a fighter, because it can take a ship-launched fighter. It's just a bit more agile. So if I had to pick one ship in the game and just stick with it forever, it would probably be the Crate Mark II. Right. Crate Mark II better than this ship I'm piloting at the moment. But this ship is fine for bounty hunting. Because I mean, almost any ship is fine for bounty hunting if you engineer it up enough. Alright, let's check the mission board here. I think I did that before, didn't I? Maybe not. Fire Bajara? Oh, we still have some. Do we have things for Kai? Was it Kai Bajara? We do have things for Kai Bajara. So, legal group, Black Tech Limited. Union of Kugaya. 30 for 40 million. You know what? I'll take that mission. Sucks. That's that Gold Mafia. Citizen Party. 25. Reasonable rewards too. Let's check what we got. We already have one for Citizen Party. We still need to make another 20 kills off. So maybe we'll skip that for the moment. Union of Kugaya. I think we're good for this one. Take that. 20 kills matches in almost perfectly with what we need to do. Garner blue power. And pick that one up as well. It's basically free. Okay. So we'll auto launch. We'll keep an eye on our frame rate as we leave the station and we have more moving stuff happening. Yeah, right there we got a brief encoding overloaded error from OBS.
Engaged. Observe station regulations on exit.
One of my other friends who comes along and watches me stream occasionally, Super Trouble, was saying they saw somebody, they've seen a few streamers having issues today. So I'm not sure if it's me or if there's just generic internet issues going on. Apparently PayPal is down. Or was down. Not sure if it's still down. No, that wasn't too bad. We haven't picked a destination, have we? Okay, getting distracted.
Clear of station perimeter. Watch your 6, Commander.
Used to look up builds for ships myself. None worked for me the way I wanted. So I just for the guys who got my own way. I found a build that could do everything. I do mean everything to a decent level. Exploration, bounty hunting, exobiology, trading. I've been able to solo a high intensity space conflict zone. Is that your anaconda? Yeah.
Objective detected. Incoming mission critical message.
I might have to have a look at your anaconda, the actual build you put on it sometime, because it sounds interesting, right? Most people lean one way or another. So like they'll go super lightweight for an anaconda, but not very good for combat, or they'll go so good for exploration, or they'll make it super tanky for like final combat, but then it's not going to jump very far.
Incoming mission critical message.
All right. But I do get what you mean about like other people's opinions on ships not always working, right? Like, or other people's guys to ships. I found the same thing with the Fer-de-Lance, right? Like, on my other account, okay, so it's not particularly long jump range for an anaconda, but it's still enough to get around and explore. Yep, that makes sense. Like, for instance, I found the Fer-de-Lance, like, when I was playing on my other account, I went Federal Assault Ship, and I really liked that. And then, like, I just keep reading that the Fer-de-Lance was better. And so I went to the Fer-de-Lance, and I just didn't like it, right? Like, I could see why people liked it, but it just didn't suit the way I flew. Like, I had trouble getting the large weapon hardpoint underneath, sort of on target sometimes. And, yeah, and it seemed a lot more drifty So I then like the Federal assault ship. So I just went back to the Federal assault ship. And then eventually I went to a Federal Corvette. That was a lot of fun. Extraction site low, resource extraction site high. It should be a... Hold on a sec. It should be yeah, so the Python would work for an overbuff shield build, I think. Hazardous, there we go. I mean, this Python kind of works, but the Python, the original Python would probably be better if you're trying to do that kind of thing, because you can run a lot more internal components with shield cell banks and other bits and pieces. It's not as agile as this ship, and it's a little bit lower on the firepower. Like this has an extra large hardpoint, but at the same time, if you put like decent engineered thrusters on it and stuff, it's going to be agile enough.
Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah, I agree with that. The Anaconda should be able to handle any sort of NPC.
Scan detected.
The Anaconda's a decent combat ship. I mean, I got friends that like to bounty hunt in it, so. Alright, team of 3. Perfect. ATRs, they're the elites that spawn in the combat zones, right? Have I got that right? Oh. We got no pips and weapon capacitor. That's not gonna help. No. Okay, got that wrong. What are the ATRs then? I'm not responsible for the shooting that eagle that flew right in front of me. That was his own fault. Alright, who else is in this one? Oh.
Target destroyed.
Oh yeah, the super cops. I've heard of the super cops. I've never gotten that high in notoriety, so I've never tried that. Maybe I should one day have a stream where I just, you know. Federal gunship mining. Gotta respect that. Federal gunship would be a great choice for a miner. Mission target winger 3. There we go. Oh, long range beam laser tagged them. Not gonna turn around. You've been shot at. Turn around. Okay. This guy's like, I'm just gonna ignore you and keep going this way. Alright, I feel that's buggy. Let's not chase that. Sorry, I had the highest bounty put on my head. 2.6 million. Wow, Ed was a bad boy. Doing a bit of piracy.
Gaining heat.
Or did you just accidentally shoot a cop in a res and then decide that you took exception to them coming after you? I really shouldn't play ramming games with federal ships, so I'm pretty sure they outmassed me by a significant factor.
Target destroyed.
Imagine you just showed up in like a high res or something and started killing miners, and then the cops show up and you just start killing them as well. Straight up disrespecting the nav beacon. Just dropped in the nav beacon and be like, you wanna fight me? Would be interesting to take a play on the criminal side of the game for a while. But maybe not today. I've got too many missions I need to get through today. So, Python. Probably clean. Doesn't have a priority name. Yeah, there we go. Not fly into asteroids. I hear that's bad for your health. I think I read somewhere that asteroid fields in space don't actually look like this. Apparently each asteroid is like a couple of 100 kilometers apart from any other asteroid. So those scenes in like Star Wars where they're like, we'll lose them in the asteroid field, just don't really work, apparently. Ooh, food lance. I was just saying, I think I read somewhere or watched an interview with someone sometime who was talking about actual asteroid fields in space compared to like in games and movies. And the person was saying that the asteroids are, and real asteroid fields are a couple of 100 kilometers apart from each other, generally. So you can fly into them, no problem. So those type of things you see in Star Wars.
Incoming mission critical message. Scan detected.
Still don't know those things are on your radar when I see nothing when I look in that direction. These white things, they're remains of the ships. So there you go, material, warm shield emitters, that kind of stuff. Alright. Canister of stuff. That kind of thing. And then the scanner seems to pick up stuff. Like sometimes it should show materials as white, but if they're at a long range, it gets confused. It was fun when the ATRs dropped in loud sirens and then a mighty announcement about how high criminal activity had been detected. The area is under lockdown and no one is allowed to jump out. Then they scared me and started shooting. Oh, them poor souls. Two went down before they managed to kill me. I did not attempt to run, took the honourable way out. It's probably the quickest way to clear the bounty, right? Clear the notoriety. Blah. My pronunciation is bad today, but that's okay. The system you're in was created by a realistic simulation. Yeah, I don't think the asteroid fields are realistic though. Like they're too close together for actual space. But you can't have asteroid fields with 100 kilometers apart in the game. It just wouldn't be fun. So sometimes fun has to beat actual bits and pieces. I wonder who else is in the wing with the Shuttle Lance. Probably that vulture. I don't know what it is about the wing mates. They just seem to hang around when you shoot the first person in the wing. Yeah, I mean, like, that's always going to be true in any game or movie, right? Like, sometimes you have to give up the authenticity to surely this is the other guy in the wing, right? Yeah. Well, ignore the one shooting at me for the moment. Sometimes you have to give up authenticity for the whole fun factor of something. Totally agree with that. Is he running? He's running. Fine. Run away then.
Scan detected.
Cat Mini. I'll turn around. Good. So that's what they're supposed to do. You shoot them in the backside and they turn around and go, oi. I like that one earlier. I think overall, what Elite's achieved though in terms of their procedural generation is pretty impressive, right? Like I don't know of any other space games that have got an entire like galaxy for you to explore it. And there's an argument that you know, a lot of the planets are very similar to each other in terms of features and stuff, but that has to be expected. You can't create an entire galaxy of unique planets. So all right, Gilgamesh. Apparently oh, thank you for the follow, Barbie. I hope you have a good day and I hope to see you again sometime. Whatever you're going off to do, I hope you have fun. I also hope he gets the PvE ship he liked in the game.
Target destroyed. Scan detected.
That follower thing is a little bit delayed, isn't it? Ooh, wing of free. All right, I'll play. Oh, chaff. Shield's almost gone. Ah, shield's out. His shield's out. Doesn't seem to matter much. Alright, let's kill this thing. Die. Die, kinda die. Chaffing is cheating. We can cheat too. Right, our shield's getting a little low. And there are 2 other people in the wing with us. Are you serious? Field's back online. Alright, let's chaff. Try and keep the shield up as high as we can. We're shooting multi-cannons off into nowhere, but that's alright. Who was in the wing with him? Well, they're at it for a start. One more adder.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay. Where are we at with these missions? Is that called Mafia? 13 out of 20 on that one. 23 out of 30. So 7 more kills for both. Alright. Mission target, and it's under attack. You can get it on that. Okay, Vinci.
Under attack.
Been a little bit lazy in this fight. That's alright. What else we got? Ooh, Anaconda. We probably want to get our shields back up before we fight that, but at least spin up a bit more. We can give it a scan. It's not a mission target.
Scan detected.
We might still kill it anyway at some point.
Scan detected.
Probably clean. Scan them anyway. Yeast Boy. What a name. Horror. Visual. Gunship.
Scan detected.
Oh, here we go. Shields back up to 45%. I'm relatively confident that we can take out Federal gunship and whatever he's running with before we lose shields. So that's the one down.
Target destroyed.
Right,
Under attack.
who's hostile? Oh, a little eagle thing. So agile, eagles. Won't save them though. There we go. Agent. Probably clean. There we go. Oh. New Python versus old Python. Not really a fair fight considering how heavily engineered my ship is, but
Scan detected.
oh. We clipped each other. And again, I probably lose the mass fight there, so. But that's alright. Sounds like it's blown up. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Pandemic. Imperial Eagle. Wanted mission target. Nice, nice. thought I saw a laser fire over here, but maybe it was just my imagination. Alright. Resource. Extraction site hazardous. Give up your pirates. Unlikely to be a pirate. Unlikely to be a pirate. There's a pirate, but not what we want. I'd say this person's mining. That looks to be the case. Okay, let's... Alright, where are we going? What are we doing? I might reset the instance. Oh, hold on, more ships seem to have shown up. No, this could be something at least.
Scan detected.
Nope. Okay, definitely resetting the instance. I'll just exit out main menu and come back in. This is looking a bit better. This might even finish off. Hey. Let's see.
Scan detected.
Looks like the pipeline's the main ship to worry about.
Under attack.
It's deadly combat rated, so it's probably going to shield cell on us. Oop. Who's this other pipeline getting in the way? It's all chaos. All right, Eagle, where are you? Bum, 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 bum. Wipe out the Eagle. Up we go. Ooh. We found an asteroid. This reflow in it flew into it, we get to name it. That's how that works. It might literally be all the mission targets here done. Yeah, see, that's the same group, but no longer a mission target. Okay. I might have a little bit of fun with him anyway. Busy finding something else. More or less a free kill. Boom, boom, boom. Ada is about to be toast.
Target destroyed.
I'm guessing the other ship in the wing is tied up somewhere. Jungle biscuit and a visual assault ship. Yeah, we got enough to. I do like visual assault ships. They're a lot of fun to fly. But they're just kind of made obsolete, I guess, these days by the chieftain.
Target destroyed.
Boom, 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 boom. Pipe on.
Target shields offline.
We're gonna have to go back soon anyway. Done all the missions here. We're getting low on multi-cannon ammo.
Target destroyed.
Probably got enough for one more kill of something. That'll work.
Target shields offline.
The game does tend to lend itself to that, right? Like, I noticed that's something that happens to me as well. I got two monitors. I'm like flying somewhere and it's a fair distance on a ship that doesn't have a overcharged super cruise, and I'll get distracted by something on the other monitor and I'll turn back and I'll fly past it.
Frameshift drive charged.
little bit of NOS. Yeah, it happens from time to time, right? It's easy to get distracted. But once you're like 400k past it, right? Like you're actually probably quicker to jump out, jump back in, and then fly the 60k from the star again. Maybe. I suppose you got a lot of speed up, so maybe not. Yeah, yeah, makes sense. All right, dropping out.
LAC Whiskey Yankee, November. Station services are approaching your arrival. Greetings, Commander. Request approved. You are clear for approach to pad 3-8. Clear for automated approach vectoring.
Oh, I missed the phone call while I was running around.
Landing gear deployed.
All right. Here we go. Coming to dock.
Contact. Ship secured.
Starport services. Do we have anything to hand in here? We do. I thought we might have had. Yes. Completed missions. More focus crystals. Not the fastest way of getting mats, but it does work. Let's take the rep. So really we just have killing Kaya Bajara Purple Mafia left. Union of Kagaya, LTT Legal Group, Westgate Limited. See if there's any more we can pick up before I go do that. Galactic Nova Republic, a wing mission, 32. I don't really want that one. 25. Still a bit. Galactic Nova Republic 2. I mean, it's basically free, but Kukai Bajara. Also intellect. 7. Take this one. Alright. Guess we're gonna go kill Kaya Bajara. Purple faction pirates, whatever they are. So how, what's the biggest one we have here? That's 7. 30. Probably could have, we probably could have picked up
Ship detach complete.
one of the bigger
Ready for
ones.
departure.
That's alright. We could have picked up the 25, I guess. Yeah, past our boosters. We'll put it in. Not really much faster. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are clear of the station. Stay safe, Commander.
Objective detected.
Mission objective.
Mission critical message.
Alright. System map. Well, let's nos this. We overnosed. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Alright. Hazardous resource extraction site. There we go. Well, looks like we're going to need night vision. Alright. In we go.
Incoming mission critical message. Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Night vision. Oop. Over vulture.
Scan detected.
Mission target. Good. Now, vulture, you should notice that I've deployed hard points, but you're still just going to sit there and not do anything. Right. NPC pirates, not the smartest people in the world.
Target shields offline.
Well, become... Well, that works.
Target destroyed.
Ella wanted wrong. Klaus. The original vampire. All right. A wiper. Klaus Laus. Well, I mean, it rhymes. Whoop. That was bad flying on my part.
Target destroyed.
Alright, who's in the wing room? Anyone gonna shoot me? Someone is gonna shoot me. I like it when targets present themselves. Two pilots and the others were like, oh, look what he did to our friend in the vulture. We should definitely fight him.
Target destroyed.
Put the hot toast in the hot toast. You think I should rename myself? and become a pirate. I'm not opposed to a bit of piracy at some point in this game. Why is everybody flying into me today?
Destroyed.
Ah, there we go. Ooh. Great Phantom. Boom, boom. Almost 19k light years in a few days. With actual scanning of life forms and stuff on the way. It's pretty impressive. This crate's pretty tough. I think it's shield selling, isn't it?
Scan detected.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really complain about that. I'll contact Flotastic and we'll have a game like who can hunt Ed at Beagle Point or on his way back from Beagle Point. It's like I'm playing in solo mode. Ah, you won't find me. A few rough planet landings.
Under attack.
Man, this crate's been really problematic. It's die already. Friendship charge. And you're not getting away. Not after all that.
Target destroyed. Incoming mission critical message.
Alright. We definitely need to re-get the shields back up online. See where we are on these transactions. This one's done. I think it was the 7 one. That's the 9 one. There's just the 31 after that. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, you don't go exploring. You don't go out into the black exploring with the the best shields in the world. So yeah, it's just there to take some of the sting out of hitting the ground. It's not going to absorb it all. Of course, I didn't. No, I suggested on the way back from Beagle Point. It's completely different. I'm just joking. We wouldn't come and try and find you. No pips in engines. That's alright. We want to restore the shields a bit more anyway. That's true, but you'd just switch to solo mode. We know what system you were in, but we wouldn't be able to actually find you in the system. You'd have to actually be able to intercept somebody, right? Like, he's in this system, you get there and you've jumped. And your jump range is longer than mine. I'll never be able to keep up. Climate Jar Defense Party. Yeah. This will be his mate, and I'll scan the ship anyway, because otherwise I'll forget and then come back over to scan. Alright. Where are all my pirates at? Or at least my pirates I want to kill. Where are they? They're nowhere to be found. Maybe this guy. Bill. Nope. Yeah. Oh, this is annoying. What's this way? Probably this guy. Behemoth. Definitely mining. Something going on over there. Okay. Pips and engines. There we go. Shield's rebuilding nicely. What we got? A Federal assault ship. And whoever they were after has jumped out. Oh no, I've caught their attention. Whatever shall I do? Not denying the Of course I wouldn't blow you up, Ed. We're friends. That would be mean. They had problems with that kind of thing when they did. There used to be, what was it? They used to have like
Target
expeditions to Beagle Point that they organized and stuff. I don't know if those still happen or not. And they always had problem with people trying to gank the expeditions, I think. And so they would try and organize protection, like ships to come along that were armed and stuff. I always thought it would be mean to like, yeah, at least two happened a lot of years ago. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. I never went on them, but I remember people organizing them. I always thought it would be funny to take like a somewhat well-armed combat ship to Sagittarius A and then just blow up everyone that showed up to visit. And most people will probably be in solo mode, I guess, so. Yeah, not many people play an open while doing that. Solo or private group. It makes sense. Private groups make sense to me, right? Like, I really think there's any point going as part of an expedition and being in solo mode because you're just pretty much just going by yourself. But I could definitely see big private groups.
scan detected.
But I suppose the issue is that if you are, yes, and yeah, yeah. I suppose there is the whole you're chatting with people on Discord and stuff as you go. Just saying, I could see it being big private groups. That would make sense to me. But of course, if you're doing a big private group and you're inviting people on the expedition into the private group, then all somebody has to do is infiltrate the expedition to get into the private group, and you've got the same problem. That makes sense.
Incoming mission critical message.
Alright, we've done this one. You know what we're gonna do? So we're gonna do this. So I've still got a few more to kill here. I'm gonna go dock at the sleep carrier, and I'll probably end stream after that, and go get myself some food, and then I'll come back and finish this off. Yeah, even the AXI had that problem. The griefers have fairly quickly dealt with. It's kicked out. Yeah, and then with the AXI, I mean, the AXI would be less vulnerable, I imagine, because most of their ships are designed for cargo combat, so they're really tough.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Domino's here is having a $5 pizza day, so I might just do that. Now, I'm going to go to this fleet carrier here because it's owned by the sexiest, the most handsome, and most intelligent commander ever, aka me on my other account. And then I can hand in all my bounties, and the other me will get some of the money. So I will get less of the money, but the other me is getting a little bit broke because I don't play on that account very often. And a fleet carrier costs money to maintain. So yeah, the kitchen needs a bit of a clean up after we cooked last night. We did well, it was mostly my partner cooking. I helped out a little bit. We did like a chicken chasseur. So alright, turn the night vision off so we can see the fleet carrier in all its glory. It's so pretty.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, refill, repair, carrier services. Oh, thank you for keeping me company by streaming. I made it over 2k light years in today, or today and yesterday evening combined. Scanned around 53 million weapon samples. 265 million was bonus. It was a productive day. No problem. I'm glad I could keep you entertained while you're flying around in the black. And good luck with all the exobiology. It's something I'm going to have to give another try at some point, I think. And thank you for chatting with me today, Ed. And Trouble as well. It's been good. I've enjoyed my stream today. Lots of bounty hunting, and you know, good conversations. So, all right. I don't know if anybody else is watching because I'm not really keeping an eye on how many people today. And just in case they are, I'll do the whole social link. So if anyone else is watching and wants to follow me on any other social media, links are gonna appear in chat. And I'm gonna find someone to raid, and then I'm gonna find food. All right. We don't actually have Twitch open. So I'm gonna have to go into Twitch and find someone to raid. You know, Army raided us the other day, so let's raid Army. That seems like a good plan. Though sometimes she has it set to not allow raids, so we'll see how it goes. You know, I'm not a fan of the raid browser command. I normally just do the raid command. All right. Okay, raid going out. Have a good day, everyone.
My revenge against pineapple or its crimes against pizza. Before I show you this
Crimes
video,
against
I
pizza?
want to announce that
Pizza, that's messed up.